I'm Annalisa from Faith Dream Create, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be decluttering this shelf. I know that this space right here will stay the same, but I just want to rearrange some of these things that I'm not using as much. I don't access this stuff regularly, but I just want to minimize the stuff on top of here and actually use these bins because there's nothing in here, so I just want to reorganize and move some things around. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and yeah, alright. I just want to make this area look less cluttered and have it be more functional for sure. And these bins here, I actually picked these up at Michael's, and they just store so many different buttons and odds and ends and brads that I don't access a lot, but my grandma gave me a lot of beads when she stopped sewing, so I want to keep those for various projects as they come up. But I'm not using them as often, so I'm going to put them up top there if I can. And yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove everything off of this shelf and see what we can do. Good, I'm going through this, whoops, because I'm finding things that I forgot I had. And these are all cards that I have made, mostly on YouTube, and I'm going to see this one here. So this is how I store all my cards. Hoping this will fit here as well. Excellent. So I can keep both of them right here. I don't have to have this one up here because it's so hard to get down when it is up here. And I'll just remove these things here so there's no clutter. I think I will leave that there. I will put it there for now.
Okay, so this shelf is looking so much better, so I'm just continuing to organize things here and make the shelf look a whole lot better. And yes, I do have a lot of cards in those organizers. I did a bunch of craft fairs a few years ago and I stocked up, and I have leftovers, and I continue to make them and use them for events and all of that, and I like to have them on hand. But I'm trying to figure out how to go ahead and sell my cards now with everything going on in the world, and it's just hard to find the time with 3 kids. So I definitely like to have cards on stock, and I try and give them out when I can, but that is why I have so many cards. So yes. So I'm just putting the things away, and now I'm going to go ahead and declutter this final shelf here. And a lot of it just ended up the same, but a lot of things just got put back where they were organized in another place in my craft room, and they were somehow ended up here. Found a lot of paper down here that I forgot I had, and those big dies for my big shot machine, and those are bamboo stands. I used those with the buckets down below and the floral foams to create a raffle prize with my cards. And so I have a few left on hand if I ever want to do that again. And I've used the bins as well for decorating in the house. So just went ahead and decluttered this ink stand and just rearranged some of the inks on there. And most of the things stayed the same down here, but just made it look a little bit prettier and took stock of what I had there as well. So I definitely love the fresh, decluttered feel of this shelf.
Organizers at the top that I am not using, and then that is the buttons and brads that I don't access as much. And then I was able to pull down the card bins and stock them with more cards, and eventually I do want to go back in and add sleeves to all the cards just so they're extra protected, like these ones with the plastic sleeves on there. But for now they're just being stored there. And then I kept that purple bin up here, and that just stores iron-on things for shirts, and I use them in scrapbooking and stuff. And then there is another card holder, and then I was able to put this bin here that is similar to the one up top, and it just holding some spray paint and one of my microphones and some notebooks. And then this one is something that I can store little papers in, or I can throw a card in there before it gets into here. So liking that new system. And then down here, definitely less clutter. And so in here I am storing, I cannot think right now. I am storing some filler from stuffed animals that have come out of different things for the various projects. And then I just put this on top because there's so much in here that this old planner album is keeping the lid down, and I just really like how that looks. And then I was able to stack these 2 containers from the Dollar Tree up here. So this one just stores some more cards that need to make it up here, so I can repurpose this if those cards get up here, or if this gets too full, then I can continue to store cards in there. And then in here are stencils, and those stack nicely together. And I just put this little ruler box right here. And then in this bin right here, I have just, for now, just some different letter boards and letterboard letters. And up here in this very bright basket is just some sewing projects that I have cut and are ready to go if I want to do them. And I was able to simplify this shelf as well. And actually this is the letters down here and the letter boards, and then up here in this one is projects that I have worked on YouTube that were different projects that I have done. And down here I was able to organize all of the fabric and outfits that I want to do silhouette cameo projects on, and this is a toque that I need to sew back together, and these are some shells that I've collected over the years for crafts and different things, and then these are from a box thing, and I just love the white of them. So this is just holding all of my sleeves to put my cards in, and these are the standard size ones, and then down below are bigger ones. So really like how that worked out, and I didn't do anything to right here. Thematic, the two grays, and then the turquoise in between. So that is just scrap paper and how I store it. I do have scrap paper in one more location, but this is just a good way to store it and get access to it. And then I also went ahead and just organized a little bit down here. Most of this stayed the same. Just moved some things over and then rearranged this one and just decluttered it a little bit more and reorganized the ink pads. So that is the declutteration of these shelves, and everything is definitely more accessible. And I will show you a before and after still photo as well.
So here is the picture of before and after, and you can definitely see a whole lot less stuff piled on top of each other, and things are just rearranged a whole lot better, and this is way more functional. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more card making, organizing, and so much more. Thank you so much. Bye for now.